When I get older, I'ma get busy. When I see you, you will get dizzy. I've been making all that dough. I wanna write a proper grime thing though.
So the impact for our kids here is, this is something everybody can do. It doesn't matter where you are in the community, where you are in society, whether your parents are rich, whether your parents are poor, whether you're from a single parent family, white, British, it just suits everybody.
We was making our own grime tracks, and we used, obviously, VIP. Shout out VIP.
Your like tutorial things as like a base, and we kind of just, well, me and Boven, we kind of just soloed it and tried to see what sounded good.
Well, I think grime resonates with a lot of our students quite a lot, especially working class, trying to find their feet in society or the area that we're in. Really appeals to our white British boys, strangely. They kind of have a, you know, we can do this in our bedroom, we can do this at home, we can be good at this. We're not limited by funding or money or anything. So everyone's on an even keel when we start. Girls really like it because it's, oh look, girls are doing something different, because there's a lot of male artists out there, so girls like to say, look at my lyrics, they're better than boys. The impact is that people start coming out of their shells, they're having a go and starting to perform, where a lot of the time they get quite insular, I'm not going to do it, but when they write some really cracking lyrics about their best mate and they're dissing them, they really want to say it and they really enjoy it and they like that, and it builds that kind of self-respect between each other and themselves.
And then we start doing your infamous how to write the lyrics.
Right.
And then they write all of their lyrics down on here, create an evaluation sheet, and then we listen to everyone's pieces and they do some kind of peer assessment, and they get to listen to everyone's piece, a bit of a kind of a celebration lesson, bit of peer assessment, and then they get obviously feedback from yourself.
Yeah.
And then a grade online.
Usually in music we like, it's different genres and we never really do anything that's like popular nowadays.
Right.
Yeah, it was quite fun, the experience of making it, because it's stuff that you hear on the radio and stuff that people today do actually listen to, so it was interesting to see how it actually works to put it all together.
We ran it with all of year 8. This year we've done it with our year 9 GCSE class. It's the first year where the year 9s have kind of picked their options early. So, I mean, we've found that across doing it across the year groups quite nice, because the kids will like chat to each other outside the lesson, and then you'll get like kids queuing up at the door to come in and like, sir, can I come and work on my grime track? Can I?
Yeah, we decided to sort of start off with a drum beat, which we used the videos to see how to make, and then from there we edited and added sounds like the wood machine and different like pre-made sounds that you could add, and then we just went to try and make a beat and then a separate for like the chorus and the verse, just to make it all fit. Previously,
if we were doing stuff like, if we tried to do something like this, we'd have to use like GarageBand or Logic, which is great, but the fact that they can go home and do it on a PC, they don't have to have like a £1,500 MacBook Pro sat at home in a studio. All they need is access to a computer, which I think which is a really nice way to give everyone the same chance.
Would you say you guys now are sort of more confident to bring something like grime into your own music?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so what about from that point of view, what kind of music are you guys looking to make next? What's the next step for you all with the music that you're working on?
Pop or dubstep. Yeah. Because dubstep's cool.
On like all the drops, all the kids are like going crazy and they're like really enjoying it, and it was just like a really kind of like a celebratory atmosphere.
That they're really engaged in it, they really like it because it's something different. They actually take music because they get a chance to do grime rather than just doing like blues or reggae or the elements of music. So they're like, yeah, we get to do grime if we do this. But also when we give them that and they're into it, they're like, oh, okay, this is quite hard. This isn't easy. And actually when they're doing the history of where it comes from, they kind of get it, because it resonates with some of our kids quite well here. They think it's interesting, the backstory to it. And actually, when you say, well, look, you know, Stormzy and JME, they're not stupid people. They've got degrees. They've passed their English. You know, he's got like first in criminology. It kind of links in really well with other areas of the school where they can't see the link maybe with music and literacy or maths or everything. It all comes together, so it's really good for that.
That's the great thing about VIP, is the fact that we don't have to do any marking whatsoever, because the kids upload their tracks and very, very quickly it will be marked by yourself. And you know, I've got a kid who's uploaded their track 7 times in a half term, and he's got 7 bits of feedback. And from a whole school perspective, you know, if anyone comes and says, right, show us your marking for this kid, well, you've got all of this feedback. And then obviously it's great because you give the feedback, right, you need to extend it or check the arrangement, and then they do the arrangement, send it to you. You say, right, you know, add a nice little melody on top. They do that, and you can see the progress they're making.
It's calm. I got a little bit of rice in my palm. You slow and feel it alarm. I'm trying to do no harm. But you say you're a Muslim, you eat haram. You say you eat fat, but you eat banana. Second name is Khan. I live in Bodystone. It's not that calm when your breath sets off the fire alarm. You don't want to talk for a sec, it's calm. Don't talk to me, talk to the palm. Every time that you ask us.